The biography of local leader Said Mukhtar al-Bukhari. His full name is Tan Sri Said Mukhtar Shah bin Said Nur al-Bukhari. He was born in 1952 at Al-Usta, Kedah. He completed his education at San Mashal Institution. He was a businessman and entrepreneur as the founder of Al-Bukhari Foundation. Biography of international leader Lee Kun-hee. He was born on January 9, 1942 in Uijeong, South Korea. He completed his degree in business administration at George Washington University, Washington, D.C. He was chairman of Samsung and the South Korean business magnates.
Okay, this is background of Said Mukhtar al-Bukhari. In 1970, he applied Mara assistant to start a lorry business namely Syarikat Kenderaan Sentosa. On 1974, he bought his first shop under hire purchase agreement with UDA. In 1990, he controlling interest in several public leased companies including Johor Tenggara Oil and Johor Port Sdn Bhd. And he managed the core of his multi-billion-dollar empire via a well-diversified portfolio driven primarily through MMC Corp, DRB Highcom Berhad and Tradewinds Berhad. Through DRB Highcom, he along with Al-Bukhari Group expand the business into the automotive manufacturing, automotive distribution, banking, financial service and many more. And this is background of Lee Kun-hee. Okay, on 1968, he joined Samsung. He was involved in electronic machinery and financial service. On 1987 to 2008, after his father's death, he became the chairman of Samsung. On 1993, he launched a dramatic revolution from the top to make Samsung the largest Asian conglomerate outside Japan. On 2010, Samsung Group executive made him the head of Samsung Electronics, the conglomerate largest division. Last and not least, on 2014, the end of his career, since he suffered a heart attack that left him incapacitated.
The characteristics and traits of leadership of Tan Sri Said Mukhtar al-Bukhari. He was an open risk taker, whereby he took a risk when he dabbled in business. He was courageous to initiate steps in business, and he said to take the risk because he did not have a lot of knowledge about the underlying business sector. With a daring nature to bear the risk, he successfully diversified his business without relying on the sale of his business only. Characteristics and traits of leadership. Lee Kun-hee. He was known as the visionary because he has a great vision to bring Samsung into the international market, hence he focused on the importance of quality. Lee also said that the inferiority is a cancer that spreads across the entire body and becomes fatal in 3 to 5 years unless it is removed at an early stage. He went as far as to say quantity can be sacrificed for the sake of quality. Urging all employees across the world to recognize the importance of quality, Lee led Samsung to become a global brand.
Tan Sri Said Mukhtar al-Bukhari leadership skills are focusing, influencing, understanding and listening. His skills are identified because he is confident to run the business alone and show empathy for concern of supporting needs through his charity organization. Lee Kun-hee leadership skills are motivated, innovative and having good skill in decision making and problem solving. He is able to turn dream into reality that motivate others. Decide
Challenge about Sheikh Mukhtar al-Bukhari. Firstly, uncontrolled development in Johor Port. Sheikh Mukhtar has come under attack for development activity on Gravely site. He is the clearance of mangrove for development of Johor Port has to lead to some criticism from the local environment group. Second is sugar subsidy removal controversy. In 2009, Sugar Centre is owned by Sheikh Mukhtar Tradewinds Accord from Robert Court PBB Group. January 2040, the global price has dipped to below $60, which forcing government to withdraw the subsidy for the sugar. Next is Lee Kun-hee. Firstly, the ASEAN economic crisis in 1997. Samsung Group's balance sheet suffers dramatically with a debt-equity ratio of nearly 4:1. Next is the gap between Samsung Corporation and the other competitors are predicted to hard to catch up. Samsung firstly entered to global market. They were conscious of lack of technology they have, and the brand perceptions are far behind the competitor, like Sony, Panasonic, Nokia, and Philips.
For Said Muta Al-Bukhari achievements, he established the Al-Bukhari Foundation and he started his business in Kedah in the 1990s dealing with rice. He also was awarded the rice trading license from Lembaga Padi Negara, and the RB Hikam and MMC Corp is his vast majority of his net worth. For Lee Kun-hee, he is the third son of Samsung founder, which is Lee Byung-chul. As you know, Samsung is the world's largest manufacturer of smartphones, memory chips, and appliances. Lee Kun-hee also is a member of the International Olympic Committee. And Lee was named the world's 35th most powerful Korean by Forbes magazine.
As for conclusion drawn from this research, both leaders have their own styles of leadership that suit their respective fields. For example, Syed Mokhtar dare to take risks, whereas Lee Kun-hee is visionary. Both leaders have their shows great resolve when tested with adversity and challenges, which mean that they are able to bounce back and stay motivated. And lastly, both leaders are visionary in a way that it cultivates others to strive along with them. They always inspire their team and keep pushing them to obtain objectives.